get high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my.
Hello, Wagwan, what's happening? How you doing? What you doing? And who said you can do it? Listen, welcome to the channel. My name is Sam Adam. Thank you for joining me. Today, I'm going to tell you about investment in Pakistan, okay? That you have to be careful, and if you wherever you like invest in, make sure it's not dead investment. And there are loads of things that I need to tell you. And also, I'm going to show you, I went to this function. Basically, a friend of mine, actually, I've known him for a few years. His cousin is friend, best, you know, my good friend in London, UK, and this guy, he's making they call it plaza, meaning building, like you got flats on the top and commercial area, basement, ground floor, first floor, that's commercial, shops and all offices and stuff like that, and then top of that, like a third, fourth, fifth floor or wherever you go up. As you go up, all flats. So this is like a normal trend in Pakistan, how people make buildings in Pakistan, like commercial buildings. They always go like flats, residential, people living there, and shops, commercial side on the bottom. So what I was gonna tell you today, this guy, friend of mine, he's got like 4 partners, I think 3-4 partners, and they all got together and they're building this plaza, this building, called Palladium, and it's really nice building, coming up nicely, and they're working hard, they're doing everything, and they're delivering it like they will definitely will deliver it on time. So they arranged a party, like they call it function, you know, they've offered food, and a lot of people come. The reason these, you know, like developers or people who are making these, you know, like plazas or buildings, they do that because this attracts the investors. People come in and they saw the project, and this is their opportunity to actually put their project on the stage, and so people can actually see what's happening. And a lot of people on the same day, they will invest money, they will buy some shops, they will buy flats, and it's like they got a lot, you know, like a lot of people in Pakistan. People say Pakistan's like no money in Pakistan or whatever. Trust me, even people in Pakistan are loaded. I mean, they can go and they buy, like, if the shop is for 3 crore, you know, like I would say about £100,000, one shop. So just for example, and they would pay that, you know. And people abroad, people living in UK, I know, because, you know, like so they would look into like installments and stuff like that. But some of the Pathans, they come up with the cash. They said, oh, हम cash pay करेगा, ये हमारा चक्कर नहीं है कि हर महीने हम थोड़ा थोड़ा देगा पैसा, नहीं, कितना पैसा बोलो हम देगा. So people are like that. They, trust me, they pay cash. So this is like your chance to see what goes on and the projects like this one. But what I was going to say to you, that whenever you invest in one of these projects, make sure you actually see if the company is credible. That's the first thing you need to look at, because a lot of you know, small people, individual owners, one person, whatever, is making something, and they will take your money, you bought a shop or whatever, and then what about if he gets stuck and he can't complete the project and he can't deliver the shop on time or flat that you bought on time? What's going to happen? This is your dead investment. You can't really do anything about it because the man is stuck. You know, it happened to me once, trust me. You know, you buy something and then the whole project is stuck because the person doesn't have money to continue, and all the installments are stopped. Why? Because people who bought the units there, they stopped paying installments. Why? Because they said the deadline you gave us did this deadline and you haven't delivered it. We're not going to pay you till you complete it. Now he hasn't got money to complete it. So obviously, whenever you're doing something like that, whenever you're investing, make sure you know the party, or you know they call it party, the people who build this one, like they say there's a group of people like 4 or 5 people, that's party. There's another 4, that's another party. So they call them parties. Oh, have a party, come, you know. So they're talking about, yeah, it's I'm gonna go see this party, they're going to invest money. So that's how they talk in Pakistan. So you have to understand the lingo, Pakistani lingo. You understand the Pakistani way of doing business, understand how, remember, where if you know, like if you go to a country, yeah, say you go to Holland, and you have to do things how they do it. You can't just, if a Pakistani guy goes into Holland and say, well, this is how we do in Pakistan, let me do it. It's not going to work. You're not going to succeed. So if you're living in Britain, you're living in USA, or you're living in Australia, Canada, wherever, you know, Europe, any country in Europe, and you think, okay, you got that mentality, and you come over to Pakistan and then try to do the business your way, it ain't going to happen. I'm telling you right now, it ain't going to happen. Trust me, you're going to lose money, because every country has a different way of doing things. And Pakistan is just like that. It's a totally different way of doing things. Trust me, I've been here like, you know, 3 years, and I've been learning, and every time there's something to learn. And I've learned so much over the years. And like I'm trying to move forward, and I'm making, you know, like money, and also I'm trying to invest in the right places. You have to sit with these people, get their knowledge, because it doesn't matter. It's not going to cost you anything. Get the right people, sit with the right people, not with the time wasters, you know. And your company, your people, you know, you have to have the right company, right associates. You know, someone that he knows the business. You understand me? And another thing you have to bear in mind, a lot of people in this, like Pakistan, a lot of people, everyone is expert, you know. So if you go to like, say, a restaurant, the chef, actually, he's an expert in cooking, selling plots, he's selling properties, buying cars, selling cars, fixing freezer and fridges and you know, whatever, fixing cars, air conditioning. Well, I mean, you told the guy, he'll tell you everything. He said, yeah, I'll do it. You want to sell something? He said, yeah, I'll talk to somebody. No, don't get into this, okay? What you need to do, find a person, because there are a lot of good people in Pakistan, good, like trustworthy people and good people. Remember, if you think that every Pakistani is dodgy, then you're wrong, okay? If every Indian is dodgy and is bad, then you are wrong. If you think every person living in Western country is perfect and is nice, you are wrong. I'm telling you. Why? But that means you don't know the religion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Trust me. Because what Allah says, I created good and bad in every society, in every nation. So how can you think that, okay, you know, obviously you can see majority of the culture and the people tell you all sorts of stuff and pokey pies, and you're trying to get your investment somewhere so they can make money. If you invest in that, whose fault is that? It's your own fault. Why? Because you haven't done a research. You haven't done proper research. If I do something, I go and somebody says, okay, get this one. If I haven't got a clue, some guy come to me, says, open up a restaurant. And I have got no idea whatsoever. I've got no idea whatsoever about the restaurants. And I go and spend like £50,000 and open up a restaurant. And chef runs away. And then I'm looking, I don't know what to do with the restaurant. I've never run a restaurant before. And I lose money in that one, yeah? So can I blame the person who gave me this advice? No, I can blame myself. Why? Because if I don't know the business, why am I going, you know, I have to ask myself, why am I need to go in there or invest money in this one? Why? You know, that's what you need to look at. So when you're investing, check if it's credible. if it's a credible company, credible people, they have delivered. Then the second thing, have you delivered the projects before on time? You understand me? Imagine I go somewhere and I look at and I said, okay, this is what you're doing. You're offering me this. Have you made anything before? Like, have you made a plaza or building and you have delivered it? Let me go and see that. You talk to those guys and they will tell you, because there are societies, little tiny societies in Pakistan, and they companies making this society and that society, and they haven't delivered their previous projects properly, but they're opening a new one making money. And that's your, obviously one day is going to give you your return, you make money, but it's a long thing. You don't need that. Come on, man. Because if you invest in, you need some return. You need to make money out of that. So talk to somebody who knows, okay? Talk to someone who knows the stuff, and then you know that you can trust this person, and only then you can invest. And before investing, go and, if you have to see 50 people, 100 people, go and in the market, talk to people. You'll get the idea. You'll get an idea. If say you want to buy something, you want to buy a house in Lahore, you go to into this market, like a property market. Ask people, what's the rate in this one? Ask this guy, ask that guy. There's so many property dealers. Check out the market. Spend a few days. This is experience for you. Go and look at things. And then, only then you're going to make it like informed decision. That's what you got to do. Make it informed decision. How are you going to make that? Because you know that you have done your research and everything's good, and that's it. Done, But otherwise, don't. But let's see this plaza. I'm going to make another video because somebody actually sent me asked me a message. He says, can I live with £800 in Pakistan? The answer is yes and no. So I'm going to make a video on that, separate video. But let's watch this one. And always put my email in below, in the description. If you guys want to get in touch with me, you want to buy anything, and I bought my friends and families and everybody invested through me. And alhamdulillah, everyone is happy because if they send me money, then the entire amount goes straight into their thing. So then, the money is like, if someone, my cousins or somebody, even my brothers, they send money, they want to buy something, and the money comes and goes straight to that thing, and I get the papers and I say, there you go, papers. Because to me, people are more important, and relationships are more important than money. So with this one, actually, we can, you can like have a long-term thing with the people and with the friends and family. So there's no shortcut with me. But if there's something, the investment is not good, I will tell you there's not good. I'll say, no, don't do it. Because there's a guy called me from UK, and he asked me, says he wanted to invest in one of the society in Islamabad. And I said, okay, give me a few days, I'm gonna go and check it out. So I went and checked it out, and I said, to be honest with you, if he invests money through me, I'll get commission. But if he doesn't, I don't, So I said to him, I said, don't invest money. I said, I don't want your commission, I don't want anything. I said, don't invest it. He said, why? I said, because I personally wouldn't put my own money in there. So if I don't put my own money in there, I wouldn't advise you to put your money in there. The only way I can tell you something, if I can risk my own money, if I can put my own money, then I'm going to say, you know what, I invested in this one. Then I can say to you, it's a good thing, invest it. But if I'm not doing it, I will say to you, The other guy, a friend of mine, I know this person, through someone I met him once in Pakistan. He's in USA, New York. And he called me, he wanted to invest some place. He said, no, I said, listen, I'm not getting involved in this because I'm not sure, I'm not 100% sure about this one. So I'm not going to tell you to invest in there. So he said, all right then. So I don't know what happened, whether he went through it or not. But at least, if anything goes wrong, I'm not responsible for that, So that's why. So just do your research, brothers. Just do your research, trust me. It doesn't cost you anything. You just talk to people. It's best thing to come to Pakistan and visit places and see things and see with your own eyes. talk to people, and you can basically assess the situation and see the market for yourself, and then do it. Otherwise, don't. All right, so let's go and watch. Okay, let's watch this video, this function, and I'll show you how the projects is they're making and what the function is and everything. And after that, there's a food as well. So it's a kind of good video. All right, so look after yourself and just, okay, let's go and watch this one. All right.
Right, that's what they're making. This is the actual design of the building. Palladium Tower, look at that. It's gonna have 11 floors, and I'm gonna give you the details what they're actually offering to their clients. And also these guys are standing here, they're all investors. They all bought apartments. These guys here, they bought apartments. One shop it will cost you about, on the ground floor, I think, ground floor and first floor, 8 crore. Like, I would say 8 crore. I'll tell you how much that is in dollars later. Trust me. It's money. Right, this building has a basement, and then first floor, second floor, then you can see the third floor. So it's gonna have 11th floor, 11 floors. Wow. So a friend of mine, and he's got 3 partners. They're making this. Four partners. And today they have organized this event. So a lot of investors are here. They'll probably be putting money in this.
और हमारा काम दिन रात तेजी से जारी है।
फर्स्ट फ्लोर पे 3 फ्लोर हमारे पास शॉप्स के साइजेस हमारे बड़े हैं। ब्रांड्स के लिए हमने शॉप्स रखी हैं। पूरी बिल्डिंग को हमारे सिर्फ ब्रांड आएंगे, और हमारी इंटरकनेक्टेड शॉप्स हैं। अंदर से लीवर फ्लोर्स जो हैं वो आपस में इंटरकनेक्टेड हैं, इसलिए जो भी ब्रांड आएगा वो ऊपर और नीचे भी अपने पर
अल्लाह ताला का शुक्र अदा करते हुए मैं आज की इस तकरीब को रौनक बख्शने वाले तमाम इंतहाई काबिल इकराम मेहमानों को वेलकम करता हूँ। बिलखसूस मंडी वालदीन से जो मेरे प्यारे भाई दोस्त सब इतना सफ़र करके यहाँ तशरीफ़ लाए, अपनी गुनाहों मसरूफियात में से वक्त निकाला, और यहाँ पर रावलपिंडी से, इस्लामाबाद से जो हमारे इंतहाई काबिल एहतराम दोस्त तशरीफ़ लाए, उनका भी बहुत शुक्रिया। मैं अगर नाम देना शुरू करूँगा तो ये प्रोग्राम को काफ़ी टाइम लग जाएगा, लिहाजा मैं नाम लेने की बजाय सिर्फ तमाम दोस्तों का दोबारा शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ कि आपने अपनी अपनी मसरूफियात से टाइम निकाला और पैलेडियम की इस तकरीब को आपने रौनक बख्शी। बहुत मेहरबानी।
बहुत शुक्रिया। ये थे जनाब खालिद महमूद दंगड़ियाल साहब, CEO of Punjab Developers. Now I would like to call Mr. Irfan. Please come on the stage and present the presentation of Palladium Tower. Please, Mr. Irfan.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम। सबसे पहले मैं अपनी और अपनी सेल्स टीम की तरफ से आपको खुशामदीद कहता हूँ, और ज़्यादा वक्त नहीं लूँगा। प्लैटिनम टावर के हवाले से थोड़ा सा आपको इंफॉर्मेशन मैं चाहता हूँ कि प्रोवाइड की जाए। प्लैटिनम टावर जो है वो 2.25 कनाल के प्लाट पे मुहित है, यानी 33 मरला, और इसको हमने डिज़ाइन करवाया है दुबई की एक फर्म है कैसल चेपर गिलमोर, उन्होंने इसको डिज़ाइन किया है दौर हाज़िर की ज़रूरियात को मद्देनज़र रखते हुए। इसमें हम अपने इन्वेस्टर्स और एंड यूज़र्स को जो चीज़ें प्रोवाइड करने जा रहे हैं उसमें शॉप्स हैं, ऑफिसेज़ हैं और रेजिडेंशियल अपार्टमेंट्स। रेजिडेंशियल अपार्टमेंट्स के हवाले से बात करूं तो इसमें 1 बेड 2 बेड अपार्टमेंट्स मौजूद हैं। इसके साथ साथ 2 डुप्लेक्स जो कि 3 बेड और 2 बेड अवेलेबल हैं और एक पेंट हाउस। 8th फ्लोर पे हम इंट्रोड्यूस करा रहे हैं एमिनिटीज़, जिसमें स्विमिंग पूल, कैनोपी एटमॉस्फेयर रेस्टोरेंट, मस्जिद, जिम एंड स्पा। इसके साथ साथ जो अगर आप बात करें इसकी मॉडर्न ब्लू एरिया इंट्रोड्यूस होने जा रहा है बैरियर टाउन के अंदर, और इसमें बिजनेस के शानदार मौके मौजूद हैं जो कि आप जिनसे मुस्तफ़ीद हो सकते हैं। जो अगर मैं बात करूं शॉप्स के हवाले से तो 12 शॉप्स हैं बिगर इन साइज। उसके बाद ऑफिसेज हैं, 12 ऑफिसेज अवेलेबल हैं, जिसमें हम इंट्रोड्यूस कराने जा रहे हैं स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल, मेडिकल स्पेशलिटी हॉस्पिटल्स यहाँ हम इंट्रोड्यूस कराने जा रहे हैं। और इस तरह से ब्रांड्स के हवाले से बात करूं तो जिसमें सफायर, आइडिया वन और इनके साथ हमारी बातचीत चल रही है जो कि यहाँ हम इंट्रोड्यूस करवाएंगे।
लाख मांगो
Not